Hello, everyone. I am sorry I am late. I am all sorts out of it at the moment. But hello, good afternoon. I'm going to be playing Magic. We have a new update. It happened while I was taking my week-long break, which sucks. So I'm a week late, but we got a whole new set. It's Strixhaven, so it's the one based off of the magical colleges, which is really exciting. It is one of the sets that I loved the first time it came out. So I'm very excited that we're coming back to Strixhaven and have even more fun stuff going on. So I've been saving up. I have lots of tokens for drafts, and it should be a fun time. I made announcements on Blue Sky and Twitter. This was going to be the plan today. Both of those are linked below the stream and the chat. I also posted on Blue Sky that I was going to be extremely late due to some things that had come up. I do apologize for that. Life does kind of just get in the way sometimes. Um, but it is what it is. Uh, but yeah, I post on those every time I'm planning on going live, every time there's kind of a change to the stream. All that information gets posted over there. I also have a YouTube channel if you're looking to catch up on VODs and as the best place to go. Something said I was also potentially live on YouTube, and I got really, but no, everything's fine. Everything is working and functional. So yeah, yeah. So far, the only plan is to do drafts. If I have more time, I might switch over to another game. If not, I won't. But, like, yeah. It's all based on how the drafts go. So I'm going to shut up. I have to go handle something real quick. But then I will be back with some magic. All right, chat. I apologize about the extra delay, but I am here, queer, ready to party. What do we? Ooh, the vibe for draft day. What is the vibe for? I think this is the vibe for draft. Yeah. Sorry, chat. I was struggling to breathe a little bit there. I think my allergies are finally acting, or they were acting up the other day too. But I didn't take allergy medicine because I didn't think they were gonna act up. So now it's on me. But hi. We are going to be doing magic today. We are doing drafts because we have a new set. We are in Strixhaven again, which I like Strixhaven. My hope is that today we'll be able to unlock this because we are going to be doing drafts. And I mean, yeah, I have a draft token. I have 44,000 coins. Should be good. I hope. I hope we're okay. I have to earn 1,000 gems total. Let's see. If I get 2 wins, I get 250 gems. But 3 wins, I get 1,000 outright. So yeah. We'll spend our free draft token first. I'm still set up as Aang. Whoops. Oh, whoa. Forgot that this appears sometime. Don't want you to go away. But I want you to, like, not be. Converge is not gonna be great. I'm only gonna have up to 2. Catch creature spell becomes prepared. Okay. We're gonna do Orzhov. At least. Wanted to see. And I don't want ratings or stuff. I should open up my app setting. Don't show the in-game draft helper. Actually, I want that more at the moment. I did do one trial draft just to see what the set was going to be like. I was also impatient as hell. I'll admit it. And I drafted Oros. I drafted Lorehold. Sorry, I was trying to say like 3 things at once and mess them all up. +1/+0 indestructible until end of turn. Hell yeah. As a creature spell, she becomes prepared. But yeah. Sorry, I thought I heard something. But it was my ice mate. Sometimes I can hear it at my. are all the packs? 3. After a creature feature encounter on it. Hell yeah. Oh, I need the creature first. Also don't know why my game's like a little choppy. I'm not sure if you guys see it, but you guys can see when animations restart for some reason. But I don't know what's going on. We're early in draft though, so also an hour later than I wanted to start. A good start to the week. Could do things. One's not. Having cheap creatures is important. Ooh, apologize. Is the I didn't want to do that. Sorry, I was checking to make sure the extension paired, converge. I don't want the converge stuff. If I can keep people, that is ideal. The converge stuff is really good if you are trying to do something for 5 colors. Or I mean, even typically 3 colors, you're getting good value out of the converge stuff. Turn that back. Targets a creature, which a party cares about. Targets a creature, each opponent lose a life and I gain a life. Another one. It's +1/+1 till end of turn. Graveyard to battlefield. So far, everything but 1 is low enough. What do I not want to see across from me? Extra card draw. I guess what can help me in other decks? Make a Reader of Runes, ward pay 3 life whenever an artifact if you do combat. Ooh. That could be fun. Requisition raid, I can in this deck. I might not. An creature. Yeah. Okay. Silverquill Charm. Hell yeah. Sorry, I am between. I mean, they're fairly spaced out, the 3 that have been holding things up. But I mean, it looks like it's mainly the 2 now. But things are moving. Page loosely. guess. Not bad pick. I'm exiling a lot, though. Brilliant. Really don't want things that are gonna cost like 4 or more. I think this deck is really powerful if I keep it low CMC. And I think it's possible. I don't think I'm gaining a ton of life. But it's only black. So, Veins. So this one takes place there. Oh, I could have grabbed the guy that grows with multicolored spells. I have a fair number of 1, 2, 5 of 12, 15. I have a 15, a third of the deck still. The hunt walkers. Another round. This one's only 2. And it for 6 mana. I don't care about removing stuff from my grave. Action. Creatures. Or it's to the point I need to splash red. I have another whole pack cycle to go. But sign. Only 6 cards in my sideboard. Straight up gonna take the land. Because this is where we're at. Retard creature, its controller creates. Okay. Interesting. Not sure I like that as much. But it works. That can bounce thing. Because that's the other thing. I have Annis. You can flicker something once. If I have more things that flicker, Annis becomes more powerful as well. So if I can find something that allows me to... There's Cost of Brilliant. Prevail. An extra creature for my creature. 'Cause, 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 'c I like the new style of Inklings. I'll take the slightly cheaper creature that is in my colors. Sometimes this happens. Sometimes I just get shafted with. I mean, these things might already synergize a bit better than I'm thinking. But sometimes I do get shafted where I pick something that looks really good in like the first pack, and then none of the other packs support it. So this is one of the archetypes of the set is Orzhov. So one would think that picking one of the themes would give you better chances, but that's not always how it works. Sometimes the luck is just not in your favor. Oh, look at that. It's actually exactly what I was looking for. Target creature. Target creature becomes prepared or unprepared. Last one. Keeping target's creature. Ooh, give me. No.
Apologies for the smell.
To Liliana.
Recruiting.
Of that. No, I'm the bad guy. I'm also a person. I also didn't save that I took Liliana. We're on that cards. Give me my last card. No way. I get Pox Plague for free. I didn't have to try to pull it or anything. Ugh. I already have one copy of it as well. Meaning, might I run mono black at some point? I don't know. I don't think I need two Sneering Shade Riders. Raise that is really good to have, and I mean it's 5 to return something, but once it's out, I do have things I can work with. Yeah. I might just run this as is just to see how it yeah. How Killian. That one. Two Lotus Canyon. And boom. We built Norzov deck. Ooh. I know. I'm trying to make 3 wins out of this. I mean, I have enough known ability to run that I can run uh 4 times winning twice. It would just be very wasteful. You know? I need to mulligan. Keep this. Hope for the best. Why am I only drawing one set of spells and only drawing opposite land? I'm never gonna block that. This guy's a mana dork. It's just suffering until I get white mana. No, am I gonna lose my first match because my deck didn't shuffle properly? Very on brand, actually. Oh, you lost your first match immediately? How did that happen? Well, you see, I have the shittiest luck. Sure, nothing can come prepared or unprepared here. I just... Please let me kill the frog. Sorry, the salamander. It's not a frog, it's a salamander. No. Where's my lands? Am I right? Sick. I will decline. Every game they put growth counter as long as there are 5 or more, each creature gets +3/+3. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that yet. Destroy. Get a 1/1 flyer. Also, I did notice that they made Inklings 1/1s instead of 2/1 flyer. Oh, another mana. I didn't realize this one has lifelink. Aw. My goal is to actually, well, be able to kill no matter what. I target something, so it becomes even bigger, actually. Give that +1/+0 flying. 4/4 Vigi. So I can attack now. Crazy how that works. Oh, I do this. Bonk. action. It. Good. And that's 4 life I have to pay. That's not bad. Improve it to battlefield. So yeah. Oh, I got everything back. Read my own cards. Return each artifact and creature card with mana value X. Yeah, reading the each would have meant I would have done this part first. Whoopsies. They can do it 5 times, so this should work. I figured they would stop at 3. Or no, they need to make it at least 4. I won it by playing the long game. I took a huge risk. I should not have won this match. I've won this match. They're at 1 life. I can tap it. That's okay. Ah, I got 255 XP. And I'll get 100 gems now at least. Inbox. Weekly announcements. Fine. You do know there's an ad running. I am aware. I just wanted to get into this next game because I don't spend too much time per deck. This should be good. I have both colors of mana present. It's better than my last match. Sayo. Verb. Look at this pest. He looks like a hedgehog. Hedgehog salamander thing. I like the new designs for stuff. I do like my slug pests, though. I want to flicker him so I get another pest going. Ah. And I swing my 1/1. Yay, 1/1s. I do see Jeskai on their board. Welcome back, people who are into ads. I started another match while you guys were gone. My starting hand had 2 Plains of Swamp, Melancholic Poet, Cost of Brilliance, Masterful Flourish, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, or no, Daydream, not Rehearsed Debater. Or not Cost of Brilliance, Daydream. Loot! Then you control have tap add 2 mana of any one color, spend this mana only to cast an sorcery spells. Oh. I will target myself. Target Mateo. I got 3 black mana. Almost there. Getting there. That's fair. Maseo is kind of the big problem. Stunned my shit. What if I do this? Flicker it. I also targeted it. Five life left. Trample lifelink. Oh, that's getting annotated. To the bibliography with you. You know what? I'll let them still cast stuff. I was gonna say they can't tap 3 things, they don't have enough things. Oh, and they can flashback it to gain extra life right now. Yeah. They still have up to 2 mana up. I can do this anytime. That's 2. No, I saw what was gonna happen. I saw what they were gonna try to do. They were gonna try to just keep looping their hand and graveyard into each other, using both. And I'm not about that. Not with the amount of mana they had. So I cut it in half. But yeah, that's 2 wins. I'm now guaranteed 2 packs and 250 gemstones. One more win and I'm looking pretty good. I'll be able to get the mastery pass. That's 3,400. Yeah, I'm at 2,400. I think the highest I've gotten in is 5 wins, by the way. So I would love to achieve something higher than that today, but I understand. Not the best deck builder, but a lot of it's luck. I thought my luck was bad, and I won every game so far. Introductions, Krill, Melancholic Poet. I haven't hit some of my expensive spells yet. Oh, okay. How funny it'd be to be able to. It costs more still. I can end of the hunt with the Noxious Newt, removing the Death Touch. If I target them, I don't get the life gain. Down 5. 1 turn. Exile target creature with power 2 or less. Each 2 life I gain 2 life. Put 2 target creature. I do want to choose one of the first 2 options. Ooh, just because I target creatures. But it also really depends on what they're doing, because they have 5 mana already. Almost down to single digits already. They've got 2 flyers. Are I will gladly put that on top of my library. Oh, I could have done that to be able to cast Helping Hand, but... Well, that's heckin' rude. Oh, I should have read that that was onto Battlefield tapped. Because then I would have done that one first, then play Melancholic Poet to get the... I changed my spells wrong. Sorry, I'm not used to having to care about the order of spells in Orzhov. I fumbled that one, though. Fumbled that one big time. Ugh, I was in such a good spot, too. Okay, this works. This will get the chain going. That one. What do I have to hit? Oh, nothing's in my graveyard. Nothing's in my graveyard, so Maseo doesn't matter. Again. That happened last game, too. All the times I was gaining life with Maseo, I just... It didn't matter. Boop, boop, boop. I'm worried the Noxious Nooch will be able to kill me. Oh, that's game. I'm worried about the Noxious Newt and the other 4/4. I don't get enough creatures to block now, so it doesn't matter. That's fair. I deserved that. Oh, that is not. Oh no, what button is it? That one. Oh. That one. -1 loss. I've won twice though. I understand what I did. I'm gonna run an ad break at an appropriate time now. Woohoo. One more win. Yeah, one more win and repartee aggro. So yeah. I wasn't supposed to win that first one. The way I played the second and third game is more how my deck is intended to be, which I mean, that makes sense. I opted specifically for low CMC stuff. Like, realistically, I can probably get rid of Plague Pox. I don't think I'm ever going to cast it. I don't think I'm ever going to cast the Shade Rider. I mean, it's just so expensive. If I keep... I mean, this pushes the average CMC down. I don't really need to adjust much else. So, I took the 2 5 CMC cards out. But otherwise, the deck is exactly the same. We are launching in. Only black man. There we go. More expensive hand. I think the social snub is what I get rid of. I'll be able to play Maseo. Again, with nothing in my graveyard. That is 0-3 for times I'll ever be able to trigger Maseo's stuff. I'm killing it. But I have so much other recursion right here that I'm not too worried. I think ultimately I want to... Okay. I want to try to do it through the Osteomancer. But what are the odds that they have more just outright removal? I mean, they're running Golgari. They might be running Golgari Oopsal removal for all I know. People are sadistic like that. Nope, they're just gonna remove it from my graveyard entirely. That's cool. I didn't want my creature. And yeah, the raised dead's gonna sit there until something hits my graveyard. I don't want Biblioplex Tomekeeper out. For obvious reasons. Exile that shit. Pen life. Weirdly enough, I can recover from a board wipe. Indestructible is powerful. Oh yeah. Lewin's here. Lewin came back with the other students. So now Lewin's here. I believe Lewin's related to who's it? Oko. No. Five, four. Yeah. Bounce this. And I give them a turn. Prepared spells are nice. Death touch. That complicates things so much. Because I don't have... If I had 3 white mana, I might be able to pull it off. If I only... Oh, never mind. Problems solved, actually. Cool, now I can block with Cheerful Esteomancer. Okay. Can they stop gaining life? I did so much damn work. I have nothing else I can actually pull from my graveyard. I can tap the Death Toucher again. Yeah, I'll just kill it. That means do this. Target the creature. I have to hope they swing the pest. As dumb as that sounds. Because, I mean, next turn I can Biblioplex Tomekeeper. Tap down whatever I need to. What does this take to crew? 2? Noted. I feel like this is a setup. Or cancel. Pass to blockers. Do that. Do that. And do this. I'm assuming they have something to protect it. Because they wouldn't swing Lewin without good cause, I would think. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Three spells in 3 different zones. Hand, graveyard, special feature of card. Sorcery. No tap. Take action. Biblioplex. Our creature becomes prepared. This one. And I save that. Because it's a sorcery, meaning I can only cast it on my turn. But the problem is they can just make more pests again. Because they have enough cards in their graveyard that Lewin doesn't really matter. And now Masayo's a factor. What is in their graveyard? They're going to want 3, and they just gained 2. Fuck. No, Golgari graveyard shit is always good, but seeing how efficient it is to be able to pull this stuff off in tap to win, take action, Daydream, the Elite Interceptor, tap the Pest, take action. When do I swing with both? Force them to... Nah, I don't try to force them to block, because they might double block, and if they double block, I still kill. Importantly, Ennis becomes a 3/3. And if they pull out the bear, I'll need to harsh annotate it. So I don't have the mana up to do it immediately. Trying to make sure they don't get that damn bear back. This screams plot. Oh. Because it costs 2. So as long as Maseo lives, they get it back. Maybe I should just get rid of Maseo. Maybe I should go with that plan of action. I think that's the plan of action we're going with. Now I am kind of stuck, though. I have no more spells in hand, I only have plans. And none of my things do anything on their own. You gained so much life back. I did give them a flyer. I got rid of a flyer to give them a flyer, but... we're in a situation. Let's make the situation work. What is going where? Okay, that I don't care about. That I care a little bit about, but I cannot... I mean, I can save it. That I care about killing like crazy, though. Yeah, chat, this is about to get real boring. Because it is entirely based on what they have in their hand at this point. Will likely decide the game. Hey, I have one of those. I'm out of spells again. 15, 12 cards. If this continues as a war of attrition, I could force them to draw their library. I don't know of anything to cause them to mill themselves faster at this point, though. I, however, am not going to put the creature I want to keep in front of stuff. Arguably, I should have kept the rehearsed debater. Whoa! 2-4. That's not gonna do me much. Yeah, I think I finally lost this one. I was not expecting. That's a weird buff. +2/+4 is weird. Okay. Gotcha. That also gains stuff for growing. I understand. I don't think I have anything that's like a total miracle that can save me. Okay. That game was a loss. Oh well. It is what it is. End up with a lot of mana. I'll probably just one. But think. Because I mean, if I conveniently wrap up this draft deck soon, I might just switch games just to give myself a mental break. Because that is the problem, is I play Magic so much that I can get very tired of it very quickly. It is why I have as many decks as I do, is I keep rotating through decks a lot. So formats where I'm kind of locked into a deck, I will get bored. It's a very big dilemma, chat. Very big dilemma. Okay. Future enter pair, that's not a big deal. There's no point in trying to handle any of that. Or white mana. Tap you. Black mana. I can do things next turn. copy it because I control a creature at the time. Oopsies. I expect this to be blown up. Double strike. That's 3. That's 2. Paradigm. Paradigm gives them a chance to cast it a second time, if I remember correctly. If I do that, I can't. Target creature. Sorry, I'm being indecisive. Do it this way. I get more value this way. Sorry, I was being indecisive. Game. Apologize for angering you. Oh, right, because 0 mana is spent on it. Ooh. Ooh. And they're gonna give something. Yeah, double strike. I need a second black. I can do that. +1. Destructible. Oh, I can get Rehearsed Debater up to 5. Also, are they playing this again, or is this just what Paradigm does? Oh. I think I'm actually fucked. How much of Boros has haste in it? Because holy crap. Four, 8, 9, 11, 12. I lose anyway. Holy shit. That is loss 3. I was not prepared for that. That's okay. Earn more packs. Let's see what these packs have. Divergent Equation. First have to X target instant cards from your graveyard to your hand. Exile Divergent Equation. Played a hand. Startled Relic Sloth, which was the 4/4 trample lifelink that I was shocked about. Fix What's Broken. We pulled a couple of those. Or we've seen at least one of those already. Royal Treatment. Target creature control. Expert Lender and create a royal token attached to it. A growth curve. The 1/1 counter target creature you control, then double the number of 1/1 counters. Infusion gets +2/+0 and has menace. Barrage. Target creature you control puts +1/+0 until end of turn. Cast another instant spell this turn. Then it deals damage equal to its power up to rolls. Spirit Call Enthusiast. Maelstrom Artisan. Enters prepared. Destroy target non-basic land. But I still need to play more to get enough gems. So I apologize. I'm gonna do another draft. Once I get enough gems, I'll probably quit for the day. I don't want to burn up all of my drafts right away. You know? Control. Whoa, I won't be able to get a ton of value out of that. Yeah, I'll grab it. This is not me necessarily saying I'm going to use black, but I was thinking about making a mono black sacrifice deck in standard. So grabbing another copy of it helps. Burst Lightning. Desperate Swap. When it dies, create 2. Okay. I could go Golgari. So far I've done Boros and Orzhov. I can do a Golgari draft. Draw a card. This guy. He's been a pain in the ass so far, so I'll grab a copy of my own. Example, okay. I control. Then in the pest, each one cards a card, I get pest. On discard, I get pest. All I need. And 2 or less. That could be pretty devastating. I'll take a Bogwar. I will grab all of the health stuff first. Grab removal. Sorry, seeing removal is really helpful. Specifically with flying and artifact removal. I'll grab Emeritus of Woe just in case. Also, me immediately decides to build that I'm building Golgari afterwards. It's fine. Everything's fine. I do have Dina as a player. Did I get this Strixhaven Mastery Pass forever ago? Because I have Dina, I have Killian, I think I have all of the group. I'm pretty sure I have Zimone Quintorius as well. I mean, I'm also gonna grab Lewin because, well, I have the other version of Lewin in my elf deck. Yeesh. Doctor. Ow, I stubbed my toe on my desk. Tower Mage. Or Mage Tower Referee. Like, can go away. Nothing in this pack has anything crazy except empty the warden. The warrens. I am gonna take Chris Eater. Actually, so powerful. No wonder it costs 5 mana. Zombify. In fact, I probably should. Oh, yeah. Restoration. I should grab the Titan Cave. Grab an attack. Draw a card. Hopefully, I'll get to pick. Hopefully, but I think we're at that point. Berserk casts a spell only for combat damage step. Target creature trampling gets plus a one time where power at the beginning of the next for that creature if it attacked this turn. I'll just take the Bioman. Pick your poison. Flourish. The person in the seat immediately to my right taking us. And we're only on pack. The cocktail. I go pull an extra out. Research out. Florence. Efflorescence. get Masterful Flourish as well. Wander off. Alright, I'm hoping that the card that has the 3 lines of text that I was quickly reading also makes its way back around. That pack had no good cards for me. Oh, the one grabs the other one. Ox Plague. Feed the Swarm. I can feed the Swarm. Armory Healer. Venus Guidance. Ah. Put it into hand or graveyard. Raffle Library. Or its Favor, because I have a lot of life gain. It seems like I want to cast stuff specifically in the moment that I'm attacking. I don't need more tenured concoctors. I already have 2. That's not bad. Stargaze. Main phase. This creature can touch until you want that. Flourish. Oh my goodness, I have 3 Masterful Flourishes. I'm not allowed to take any. Because I think I already have some. Pull from the grave. Past. Send in the past. Send in the past. I just drafted a full playset of Send in the Past. How many times can I say pest before you guys get pissed off at me? I genuinely think this is going to go atrociously. I'm going to pause for a sec to get up and at least stretch. So I will be back in a sec. I mean, it's not like I'm going very far. Like right here. I just don't like my camera being on when I get actually, uh, sorry, I'm step like half away and then realize I need to use the bathroom. So I will be a bit longer, but I will be back. All right, everyone. I am mostly back. I do apologize about taking a quick break to run to the bathroom and stuff. I didn't realize I needed to go that badly. Though I mean, it's about 2 hours into the stream, so that would have made sense if I had like sat there and thought about it, but I didn't, because why would I? Give me one more moment to get like my headset on and stuff. Take one last hit of my vape and stuff, and then I will be fully back online. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Let's bring you guys back to the right spot. So we're doing Nokogari deck. So where's she? Ina. Another one where I run the black load. And I, in fact, have the specific card sleeves. Look at that. Remember, if we can get our stat for one draft cycle to be 3-3, we're good. I only pulled black spells. That's okay. Black mana, black spells. That's fine. Oh, I'm running on land. Might as well just knock it for 3. Oh, I didn't look to see where my CMC breakdown was for this deck. I probably should have. I'm expecting shenanigans and a half here. But oh my goodness. That was not how I was expecting that to go at all. I thought they would have prioritized saving the other one. I don't want to have to demonic tutor a land, but I will. Please don't fight my Emeritus of Woe. Please. Please don't. I won't block. I'll let you just do it. Please don't hurt her. Oh, you have your own. Long story short, I need blockers. And I do have a pull from the grave. Okay. one. Literally just to make the creature. This is fine. Everything is fine. They gonna start exiling stuff? Exile specifically a creature card. Okay. Gotcha. So they got rid of the mascot. The other one. They gonna get rid of the well? Oh, no. They wanted the affinity for creatures. Oh. Am I fucked? Wait, they pulled Witherbloom. Am I fucked? I have enough. Yeah, now they're gonna pull all their prepared stuff because Witherbloom makes them stupid cheap to cast the prepared side of things. Oh no! Oh no! Don't do this to me. 7. I mean, I lose. Damn. No, they got the good cards I was looking for. Specifically, I didn't realize that that's what Witherbloom did. I didn't realize he was a fanny for creatures for everything. That's kind of silly. Kind of silly in a stupid, scary, not fun way. Um, my curve isn't crazy bad. I should probably add some more land into it. Okay. That should work. Should. Doesn't mean it will, but it should. Because, I mean, that first hand only having 2 land sucked. I couldn't do much at the start of the game. Which let my opponent build up their board better. But it happens. My neighbor's done their lawn. I was from. All upset about it. Want to open. I don't want to subject you. Not nice. But okay. Got another draft to do. Ow. Sorry, my hair armrest turned and it whacked me inside. Ooh. Got more to work with. Because I don't want to stick this guy out alone. You know. I'm gonna have to. They gain life and they blow it up because they're running So it looks like just Sky. But I have the Masterful Flourish to protect it at least once. Does it suck that I need to keep the mana open for that? Yes. Good card. Yeah. I hate. Yeah, because Masterful Flourish only gives it indestructible. It doesn't give it Death Touch. Meaning I can't kill the 0-4. Bam, bam, bam. Let me spell some graveyard to draw a card. Now that I can actually do something about that. Ooh. Me trying to find any other creatures I can so I don't have to spend my 5 CMC creature the moment I have 5 mana. Sacrifice 2 lands, search library for 4 basically. What? Are they a converge deck? I'm very confused. I gain a life. Finally. They're not doing much either though. So like I'm scared. Yeah, because this guy doesn't gain his not on end. Bathing Shadelock is on in my turn. Sun in the pass. I want to see how this goes. Goes my way. Because yeah, 7/8 saves it. Oh, that stinks. I would have gotten to re-prepare my Demonic Tutor if I didn't need to save my creatures. Create a 3/3 with flying. Very expensive. Oh, I guess you get to surveil too as well. gonna leave myself trying to pull a green man. I'm literally using Demonic Tour to pull a green man. Harvest. My goal is to throw the pest. Meredith. Not gonna throw the 2 at them. Justin. And guess what? It entered and died, meaning I trigger Emeritus. Oh. That's... That was a silly thing. That shouldn't have worked that way. Do I use Demonic Tour to pull another protection? Grab a Zombify, just in case she dies. But I mean, they can only block one thing here, which is the important thing. They have enough creatures to block one thing. Two creatures died. I get Demonic Tutor back. I still have the Zombify in my... Things are looking up. Devil on mana, though. I don't know if they want me to put it on top of my library and try to cast it again. Oh. I'll go to the bottom. I'll stay on top. I have 7 mana. This. I can get here. Flying over. I'll grab a plan. You know what I should have done? I should have grabbed something that would have been better. Maybe the dual land that I have in the deck. It really sucks having to Demonic Tutor for lands, though, guys. Knowing 2 of my 3 castings have been on lands, at least. finally play this. That's some fun. For creature I control gets +2/+0 death touch until end of turn. Pick it on Teacher's Pest or the other pest, and I'm good. I mean, I think I might do it to Teacher's Pest because that one I don't mind dying as much. And it already has Menace, so Menace, Death Touch, plus extra power. Ooh, give me. Increment. Evolve, but better. Because Evolve requires creatures entering with greater power or toughness than the creature with Evolve. This is spell-based. I gain 2 life. Anything else in my graveyard? No. Now I do. Happen. They kill this one. That was just hell. Also, a 4/6 and a 5/4 do cause problems for them. Whenever one or more 1/1 counters on Berta, you add extra mana. Oh. So I don't have to block anymore. I have 31 life. They have 1 green mana. Not currently spending my life on. It really is just oh shit. Oh, I didn't know that had that on it. So it is a pass. So I guess that shouldn't surprise me. Create a 0/0 fractal, put X1 counters on it. Gotcha. Interesting. I can see a lot of 1/1 fractals ending up getting me. What does that do? But yeah, they left one thing up and I gave everything Menace. Very straightforward way to win. 3rd win of the stream. 1st win of this deck. I've only played 2 games with this, so that would be why there's only 1 win. I've lost 1/1 since playing this deck. But I did earn a pack, so we're gonna open that up. Paramorphic, another Zombify, Spellbook Seeker. Careful study, draw 2 cards, then discard 2. Complete argument deals 6 damage to target creature. You may exile a card from your graveyard. If you do, it deals 2 damage to that creature's controller. Snarl Song. Converge. Create 2 X/0/0 green and blue fractal creature tokens. Put X1 counters on each of them, and you gain X life for X. Arc of Hunger. Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, this artifact deals 1 damage each, and you gain 1 life. Tap mill a card, you may play that card this turn. Oh, sick. There was a Mardu deck I keep trying to build. That's just based around not casting stuff from your hand. The whole point is you cast it from anywhere else, be it your graveyard, exile, whatever. Good in that. Meant to run an ad. And still cancel and run an ad. Haha, I win. Joke's on you guys. You have an ad break before the next game. Pull a Pox Plague for this deck, did I? No, it was the other deck. What does Tenured Coctor do? Whenever it becomes a target, I may draw a card. It's becomes a 6/5 as long as I've gained life, and I'm gaining life pretty consistent. I think just keeping the 1 is fine then. No, I don't think they were expecting me to have another root. Was it root manipulation? The one that gives everything menace stuff. Very powerful. I was right, root manipulation. This hand, however, hand stinks. This a bit better. Get rid of root manipulation because I do want the Scathing Shadelock. It'll take a while to save up 5 mana to cast it. And in the past, come teach your homework. Also, look at this fat fuck. That was rude. Hi, if you carry this one, I can recast this one. Fuck you. No, I like the Mystical Archive being as prevalent as it is this set. But that's because something's going on with it, if I remember correct. Life, I'm bigger. Doing good shit. I draw land and playing the Shadethawk. It might not be my best decision, but it will be the one I am. Oh, he has a cost of 3. I didn't get it. That kinda sucks ass. I have nothing in my graveyard. Right now, pull from the grave is just gonna give me 2 life. Which at that point I should pay the 3 from Infirmary Healer for the Stream of Life. Okay, rude as hell. I get it, but still rude as hell. Can you please tap more mana, however? I got what I wanted, but I don't think I actually wanted that now that it happened. Do a 1. In life. I want to see what they do here. Yeah, because it still dies. I deal 3 damage. My creature dies. I draw the land I need, allowing me to play it this turn. Puts me up to 5 mana. Need 6 for Demonic Tutor, but I can Scathing Shadelock, which gives me a 4/6, which is a hefty body, should incentivize their swings. Of course, when they grab a 1/4 flyer, that changes everything. Because I don't think I have a ton of reach in this deck. I need to keep the Fractal alive, which is stupid. Reason I say it's stupid is I want around for Emeritus after I cast the first Demonic Tutor. I'm just hoping I get a land next turn. Because then I won't do Shadelocks spell, I will do Woe. Right now I can play Woe and do Shadelock spell though. Giving something 2/0 a Death Touch. Which is going to go on the Teacher's Pest. There's no reason for it not to. The more keywords, the better. And I mean, yeah, they're running out of time. Gotta do stuff. Oh. Attack creature put X, twice X stun counters on it. They put a lot of mana into it. That's never untapping now. That's fine. That's 12 damage. I don't think I can take that tomorrow. This is suddenly not so fine. Oh, you know what I got though? I got my land I needed for Emeritus of Woe. Don't do something stupid. Please don't have a fucking 1 mana. Okay. What will help me reach? Each will help me. Everything is fine. Fine. Struggling. Pretty sure that will kill me. 9. Yeah, I'm dead. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew. Yeah, the tap something and put 10 stun counters on it, that kind of sucked. I finally get a big creature out, and they go, no you don't. So that is, I suppose, what I get for facing off against an Izzet deck. Just over 11 minutes. Get most of the way through this match before interacting with Tab. And the waiting, the waiting, the waiting. One of each. Nothing I can keep. I do have Send in the past. I was very lucky to draw that, but we shall take it and hope they don't have a counterspell. Have a counterspell. They did not have a counterspell. Had to make the decision. Every Ventress. Oh, they did have a counterspell. It was for a creature. You know, I will admit, I got faked out. My little pest against the world. Let's play a big guy. Gonna counter that one too. Heck yeah, you are. The more counters I burn out of them now, the more likely whatever I pull from Nina's guidance will be able to stay out. That is the philosophy behind that. Okay. Isn't it? Also just relation. We'll just do some setup. Or actually, I can just grab what? Pest or bog bloomer? I'll grab teachers. And play. Don't swing for once. I was so hoping they didn't end up playing another creature because that would have been hysterical. Or life that. Oh, I lied. And you just do. Gotcha. Thunder LOS. Send in the past. Okay. Pick it on this. Nice to always have extra life. But I didn't want them to double block it. Because that would have immediately erased the 1/1 cap. But that's gonna be in exactly that way. Oh, they don't have the white mana to keep moving it back. I was like, why didn't they just pay the white mana? It's a white and a colorless to pull the camel back. I actually won't swing. I want to swing with root manipulation with it. Mainly because Tenured Concoctor becomes... Ooh, that might be a problem. Five creatures. Or 6. Yup. Be able to do pull it back, and that one cares about each time. Damn it all. +5 life back. Talk about erasing all my hard work. Five means I can still only block 2 things, but get any more ideal. But mean, they can discard to that. That's the only thing that they have accessible, though. And giving that lifelink do them any good. Yep. I'm expecting the 4/5 and the 4/4 to block my 7. No. Yeah, they don't want me to pull the other thing back. That keeps their creature. Because, yeah, that pairs with that to cycle in endlessly as long as you have the white mana to keep going. So they can do it another 3 times to just generate free, increase Hardened Academic's power, but also to just keep spitting out freaking spirits. If I can kill the Hardened Academic, I win. Their entire deck is being propped up by a single card at the moment. But, I mean, currently my deck is running off of the Teacher's Pest at the moment, so I can't really say much. Ah. This is fine. Do it one more time. Yep. Because then they swing with a 7/6. Oh, we're gonna spread the love a bit. Oh, that means they're likely gonna swing more than just the one at me. It's not ideal. I can't handle the Menace or the Flyer at the moment. The Flyer's obviously the bigger problem. Because it's just looping. And it's looping in a very scary way. And how come there's cards that just loop like that? Why is that a thing? Draw a card if you do discard a card. And I draw a land. I mean, if it's something I can pull from my graveyard, no. I will just call that one, because it will be a painful. I mean, it's only going to last like another turn, but damn. Damn, my Golgari deck sucked. Not a single win. Essence Guard, Deduce, Mind into Matter. Draw X cards, then you permanent card with mana value X plus from your battlefield tapped. Okay, Simic's got all the cool stuff, but the problem is it's all behind X's. I can grab the rest of this. I probably should at some point. But now is not the time. Do one more. do one more draft, we'll probably end up having to call it there. But I mean, 3 full drafts in a single day, that's also just a lot. A lot of Magic in one sitting. Yeah. Flying, Trample, Cascade, instant sorceries of spells I cast from my hand have Cascade. Library of Alexandria. Oh, I will. You know what? I will. Just for funsies. Fractal Tender. It's a land. Am Observant Sequencer. Landfall. Prepare. And prepared spell is Deep Sight. Draw a card. Gain a life. Read about. I guess that has an effect that will hit regardless, even if I hit it with Cascade. Oddly going for me. Wait, are the other X spells in the set like that? Because I know Math Magics, which is the XX blue. You draw X card. You draw cards equal 2 to the power of X. Any number to the power of 0 equals 1. So you will always get at least 1 card off of it, even if I cast it through Cascade. Are all of the other X spells like that in this set? Because that's at least 2. Probably sound like I'm insane. So I apologize. But this is my 3rd draft today. This is my 4th draft total. I have drafted a different college each time. The only one I've not played is Prismari. So you guys didn't see the Thorhold deck. It wasn't great. It didn't play well. I was having trouble getting cards in my graveyard that I could remove from my graveyard and the things that cared about it onto the battlefield at the same time. So I was basically running the deck with one wheel, like riding a bike with one wheel, in the sense not that it becomes a unicycle, because the rest of the bike frame and everything is still there. You're just missing a wheel. But it's fine. Everything's fine. There's Arthropod. Cast spell with X and mana cost. Look at the top X cards of the library. Ooh. Sun counter on it. I'll do the cheaper one. Because it's instants and sorceries plus the dragon. Earth Curve. Glorious. Feather of the Tangential because... Yeah, I will grab Dual Land. I will grab that. Striker. Don't think He will be powerful. It's expensive to have with Cascade. MC4 when most things are... The majority of the deck is 3 or less at the moment. Remember, if you hit an X with Cascade, X is 0 when it's cast. That's why I care about things like Wild Hypothesis, that no matter what, I still get to Surveil 2. This wouldn't be... I mean, this will be helpful. I just don't have a way to get... Oh, I should procrastinate. That was... Handler. Have Mana Dorks in the deck. Archaeomancer. Hello, I didn't realize this was getting... Is this part of the list? Is that why it has this? That looks like the foundation card, doesn't it? This one has it as well. Is it because they're the list? Because this doesn't say they have to be the list. Because this specifically says it's not his legal in Historic and stuff. College Growth Archaic. Well, that's spell it. Cost. That gets around my x equals 0 problem. I'll take it. There's a very real problem where if I have x equals 0, it could be disastrous. Procrastinate works because it will tap it regardless. I don't want to grab... I could. Like, I can take extra stuff because having extra mana isn't a bad case. The important thing is making sure I know I have enough green and blue to cast everything consistently, regardless of the extra colors I pull for things like the Converge stuff. I wonder, actually, if Simic is where we're supposed to be trying to fit the Converge cards. Harmonized Trio, free Brainstorm. It does 0. Creature control, it gains vigilance turn. Quick Study. A Noxious Newt to make sure I have stuff to handle people. Counter target spell. Parafractal. I'll grab another one. I had problems handling it. Fusion. Behind. Wild Hypothesis. Get rid of the Contractor. Hop to it. Flying until end of turn. Hungry Graphalon. Or Titan's Grave. Get an extra color mana in there. I'm just missing white. I won't pull that because it's not... Or actually, I won't be able to find anything that's gonna match. I might as well grab it while I can. I'll grab the rare land that matches my deck. Because hell yeah. Got the dragon, the rare land, the common, and a mythic rare land. I'll take those if no one else wants them. I could take another Procrastinate. I could take Pick Your Poison. I think the Procrastinate because I can hard cast it to get a lot of counters on something. That's the other thing with X's. Cascade sees the X. Right? It takes spell. I don't want take too many counters. Furious Decay. Having some counters is one thing. Not having any counters is a highly different dilemma. But realistically, where I have Tam and she is a landfall, I am going to want to try to use her landfall a lot. And something that allows me to play. One plus one for each color on it. Poser. Virgin Equation. Griffalon. Draw cards. Instrument. I don't think I have another copy. Biblioplex. Okay. I need to do some tweaks. Just small tweaks. Nothing crazy. Um, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't need page. Sorry, I'm trying to count how many actually trigger Opus, and I can only trigger Opus through hard casting X spells. And where that's the case, I only have 2, 4, 5 compared to the total 12. Only 5 could ever be bigger, meaning I'd likely draw discard. I don't want that. Deduce. 5 or more mana, this creature gets 2 plus 2/2 until end of turn. That's fine. Having a it's expensive, but it does also come in and tap something. This is increment with a power starting at 0, so. Alright, creature, if I gain life this turn, I have Am out. Urge. Counter. Return. Not a big fan of this one, but it will work. I mean, it's important to have a flyer. I'll keep it at 50 cards with 19. Get a nice. I could have taken that out by removing a card, but I chose not to. But yeah. I don't play Simic often, and this isn't like normal Simic play. I do want to sit here and alter stuff. Good.
Every tale about me is absolute nonsense. And
Oko
everything
feels very
is true.
Simic. Oko is Simic, I think, actually. There's the Zemo cards I got. Oh, duh. Where's Zemo? Where are you? Do I not have? I don't have Simone as. Oh, I don't have a lot of them. So those might be the new ones. I don't have for her. Damn. Oko it is. These guys feel fractal adjacent. They're changelings, but they feel fractal adjacent. Noble, prideful, obstinate. Noble matches the elk that Oko made, so that's what we're going with. Okay. We're on probably our last draft of the day. We've built Simic deck. Cares a little bit about X, a little bit about, or a lot of bit about X, a little bit about Converge. So mana might be a bit wonky because we might end up getting dual lands that don't really help a ton. Most of them do have one color in common, but that's the one that doesn't. That is, in fact, the only one I did not want twice. I'm on the draw too. Ugh. I think the game's trying to punish me. Alright, his spell is 5, so that's not bad. Elementary and the rest. Okay. Pretty nice. I'm against it though. That does concern. Because it would be the only one that more counter spells than I do. We can make a 1/1 and surveil 2. Surveil 2. Also, of note, I put extra lands into the deck. 20 of 51. Puts it closer to a third than a half of the deck, but it'd be reasonable. That's crazy. What does his spell do? For an instant source, reveal it, put into hand. And he just enters prepared. But, I mean, it's a search. You can search for anything you want. Pretty nice. Didn't answer your grocery. Oh my goodness. And yeah, they'll be able to tap him to make another treasure, having more treasure for their turn. Oh boy. I am pretty sure I'm cooked. This first round anyway. Because for some reason I can't draw land. So I will have to redo land numbers. Star Fractal will give me luck. And it costs to look at. I do want to be able to loot through my library though. Damage strike creature, 2 damage sheet, which you don't roll. Create an elemental. Well, I feel like I'm get I don't want the flyer that's hitting me to keep hitting me. They'll give me 4 turns free from that. But that's about all I can do. I need them to get rid of artistic process so I know my arthropod won't die immediately. Very bad feeling though that's not going to work out how I want it to. Well, I guess I only made the... Oh, it's a choose one. So I made the flyer with haste. Squid. That one's a bird, this one's a squid. Both elementals. Cancel, look, do that first. Don't be a fool. And yeah, might as well flick them while I can, right? Six mana up just for funsies. Like I said, I got the Quandrix Dragon to get faced with the Prismari base character, at least in the student set. Fire beat happen for me. 11, 12. What the hell are they doing that they need 12 mana for? Oh. Huh. Keep that. Find some. But don't do that. Death touch. Fast. Three, 4, 5, 7. Seven. I'm not allowed to do anything, apparently. Gonna counterspell it after all that. I have 2 cards in my library. Ugh. Answer. Oh, because I know what's in my library. Because I put a card on the bottom of my library forever ago. We're just gonna move on because that... Yeah, I had to discard 30 cards. They poured all their mana into a single spell that made me have to discard 30 cards afterwards. That's not something you can really recover from, chat. I found out the hard way what all 12 of that mana they tapped was for, though. That's for sure. Look, I can do shit. Costs a lot to get Vibrant Idea, but that's okay. Long. 3 tap. Save for that. Fail 2. Will trample and reaches next. I'll see if they want a card in their graveyard early. They did not. Block that. This. Increment. Form of Amity. Ain't this to at least be a 2? But I have up to 5 mana if I do, you know, that route. But I mean, I'm gonna drop this guy. Mana up. I could just draw 2 cards. Didn't realize that was an option I had. Should I have waited till that 5 CMC sorcery could be cast a bit better? Maybe, but that 2/1 is now free to block whatever the hell I need it to, including this Death Toucher. Silverquill the Disputant. Uh-oh. Also, I can use the Tome Keeper. I didn't realize I had a Tome Keeper still. I can Tome Keeper the Painter back up. Permanent 3 to give it multiple counters. This I will pay 1 into to make sure I generate the token and it stays. I need growth curve on the archaic. But I also need land. I just need lands in general. Damn, I wish I got to search for stuff. Oh. Their deck is 3 colors. I genuinely didn't realize that I was playing against someone who was playing Abzan. Ooh. Ah. This is a tricky spot. Because there really could be anything. You gain life, put a growth counter on this, and as long as there are 5 or more, you get +3+. Nothing's prepared. Well, that's cool. I now know I can play my Tome Keeper fine. 5 mana. I'll hold back. I was like, I can attack, but I have 2 giant archaics. And this guy keeps growing. Come on, land. Not a land. However, it is planar. Cleaner engineering can get me extra land. Of course, I do want to play Quandrix before I cast any stuff that are in sorcery based. But Wild Growth Archaic is doing numbers. X card. Look at twice X cards from top of your library. Put X cards from Monumentary in the graveyard. So they're looking at 10 cards, saving 5, putting 5 in their graveyard. Oh, and they lost life because you lose X life. So they lost 5 life as well. I don't know. I don't think they can recover that. I think I am. Have increments. He's gonna get counters on him. He's gonna have cascade. Alright, I was choosing cards. I had the better dragon, clearly. I'm glad my deck could finally do something. It took 2 whole games for my deck to do a thing once, and as soon as my deck did the thing, they quit. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything is fine. Everything is A-okay. Sorry, I was away from my mic when I said it the first time, but I think I'm starting to get hungry. But it is too late at this point in the stream. Anything about that? So if I start getting like hangry or something, I'm sorry. I will apologize now in advance. But I don't think I'm gonna get too hangry. And I will immediately end stream and go have something. Not gonna do the whole. Yeah, I just lay in my bed instead and don't do anything. Cause I do that a lot, admittedly. Oh, I need to figure out land numbers again. That is my bad. I forgot about that. It's weird because I really shouldn't have to. 22 lands compared to a 53 card deck. That's actually pushing closer to 50% of the deck being land. Granted, having the extra lands is really nice for this deck because being able to cast multiple things a turn would be nice. But that's the cost of X spell decks, is I end up casting a lot of single. I want the guy. He's a mana dork. He only adds green mana, but he's a mana dork. I think the Lorehold deck, by the way, I won 2, lost 3. Recast an insert the target's creature put 1 counter on target creature. Oh. Noxious Newt. Sorry. No, this is a cool card though. Graduation Day. I need this out because I don't think they're gonna put the debater into a Death Toucher. Genuine. I think me keeping my Death Toucher up is the smarter move here. Because a 3/3 vigilance that if they start targeting stuff will just keep getting better. Yeah. No blocks. That's because I want to use getting tapped. I get to my library. And realistically, a 1/4 is a relatively safe block as long as they don't have the mana up. See? Didn't have mana up, so now I block. Need more. I need my tap land. I'm not gonna block. This would have hurt a lot more than it did. Guess we'll do the only will enter with 1 counter. I can at least get 2 counters on. It sucks I couldn't get like 3 counters on it, but at least getting 2 counters gets somewhere. But yeah, I don't plan on playing Tim unless I can drop the land with her. This enters untapped. Or damage target creature flying. Or I gotta play Tamik. Simply because she does end up entering massive. One less to one colorless and a blue less cast. Your sorcery spell. Come on, play one. Play one. Do it. Let me get my 1 counter spell off. Let it happen. Let it happen, opponent. They're all set of cards in their hand. Because Tam is so big, I can kill that. I can block this. I take 4 damage. And the game can. I think I'm good now. Enters prepared. It doesn't really affect too much. You're trying to put a stun counter on it. I'll give him a card. I'm willingly giving my opponent a card. That is the level of confident I am at this point. Fade off. Card 2. Those 2. Drop a forest. 4 mana. Three mana. Finally found my extra color of land. One. I don't want to be too full of myself here. Things could still go wrong. I don't trust green-white. But I think they're going to get punished for simply not having a set thing. Unless they fuck me over. They could fuck me over too. That's still a possibility. Oh. That's not gonna do enough. Oh. Yeah. That's Simic 2 wins. See, their Beastbinder, Rat Rogue, 2800, 34. I mean, I'd love to get the extra, but I also have plenty of time as far as in-game goes. IRL time is different, but just 4-4 should be okay. Probably have to wrap up around 4:30 though. So I got like another 45 minutes. Not too bad. Bad at all. Fine. I mean, he probably left it up on his couple seconds left, so I will get us into the queue. Oh, we instantly matched. Okay, that works. I wasn't expecting an instant match. Not bad. I'll have 3 mana untapped for Frog Wizard, because I can do tap lane first. Unfortunately, Library of Alexandria doesn't do much for me. Rakdos. Ferment means I can now survive the Hasty Boy. Because now it's a 1/4. Card do you make a card this? Oh, you can't. Grixis. Interesting. Find me. Ferment. Up. Just for the brush off. Worst case scenario is I cast Deduce at the end of their turn. I can sacrifice Frog. Didn't help at all. 6, 9. Granted, I don't have that to block, but they're already at 12 life. At 17. And I have a counter spell if they choose to cast an instant sorcery. I will counter that because I would like my land that produces colors that are not green or blue. But next turn I can planar engineering, move stuff around, things like that. Not hitting my X spells for Geometer's Arthropod. Do it. Didn't kill it. Gonna nuke the board. Got the reroll mana to work with. I do feel bad, because I mean, I have complained about grab forest, I can only grab basics. Death touch? Oh. I was gonna say the death touch or the indestructible I would have expected. I think they've realized that they're on the defensive. Crazy, I'm getting lands in my hand. Try to push up to get to 7 so I can start activating Library of Alexandria. Okay. Respect it. Okay. Did not draw a land. That drew a Tam. I will then play a land after. Can't do both. That's too greedy. My greed does know limits. They have up to 6 mana for an instant sorcery spell. So they can cast something that could throw things out of whack. They absolutely could. Have anything to mess things up right now. Okay. You're a ruin. I think if I attack now, though, I think I am at the disadvantage. Do I suddenly have too much land in my deck? Do they not want me to dig with the arthropod? Is that what's happening? Yeah. Copy it to get rid of Tam as well. Yup. And this is why I chose to keep the textbook guy back. See, they only had to tap that +1 man. That's pretty nice. They kept that card on top. Meaning, I wonder if they've finally found removal. Hmm. Hey, so, finally, what the fuck? I lose. That stinks. No, doubling a damage spell to kill out 2 creatures was what saved them. But it is what it is. Unless they fumble it and don't attack. I was like, I don't have lifelink or anything, so if they fumble it and not attack with everything, then I'm good. But they did not. Which means I'm now 2-2 again. So we'll jump in. Or actually, no. I wanted to. I think I remove a forest. Or no, I remove an island. Puts me 52-21. That's fine. Because apparently 51-20 wasn't enough. 22-53 is too much. So apparently we had to Goldilocks this fucking lands. Only for me to probably fumble this round and lose it all. Okay. Not a bad start. There's one arthropod. Arthropod number 2 incoming. I think it's funny. I will do this. And then I will pop this up 2. Because Arthropod will see that, and I can grab 2 spells for free. My opponent is Abzan. Maseo. I mean, I could growth curve the Terrafractal. Now I hold mana. Just because I have multiple instants I could cast.
Deuce. I get a card, I investigate. Freedom chart creature flying. Solve. Access. Yeah. Meaning I get to search for 2 cards among 6. Grab that one. I did leave myself defenseless, spell-wise. I seem to be careful about the past mascot. Because I haven't found anything I can use to deal with it. And it does have trample. I am very aware of it having trample. Right now, if I put it in, I put all my creatures that are untapped in front of it, I stop all damage from it. I cannot kill it by any means. And yeah. No, there's nothing I can do. Knowing the next 2 cards are what they are, there's nothing I can do. Damn it all. I was like, even if I live to next turn, I only live to next. Unless I can remove the threat, which I cannot do. But I will finish off with my last 2 packs. And then wrap things up. Here's first year Unsettled Mockery, Requisition Raid, Fractal Anomaly. Number of cards you've drawn this. Shopkeepers, Colonian Tackle. Target creature you control gets +10 until end of turn, then it fights up to 1 target controls. Applied Geometry. Create a token that's a copy of target non or permanent you control, except it's a fractal in a types. Put 6/1/1 counters on it. Copy something. Make it a 0/0 fractal. Give it counters. Seize the spoils, giant growth, splatter technique. 1 double blue, double red. Choose 1. Draw 4 cards, or it deals 4 damage to each creature and planeswalker. Okay. My stats from today are not great. We did, of 9 games, we won 5 of them. Or we won 5 games, lost 9 games, rather. Which means total I played 16. Or 14 games, rather. Not 16, 14. I know how to do math. Yep, totally. But yeah. 9 losses does mean I've gone through 3 full drafts. So that will be where we're going to wrap it up for today. So thank y'all for watching. It's been fun. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. I will update the social media sites on what's going on, if anything is happening stream-wise this evening. But otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.